Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Mobius 16 Light Orb Pendant. This is the 134506. We have a lot of ground to cover, so let's dive in. Let's talk about the size of the fixture body itself, and that's going to be independent of what it's hanging from, okay? So we know that the body of the fixture, that's the shade from the top to the bottom and side to side, 29.4 inches high, so around there. 31 inches in diameter, so it's a nice robust piece, but it feels very light and airy because it's using these polymer shades, and we'll get into that in just a second. When we get into the overall height, now we're talking about the distance from the bottom of the fixture to the ceiling itself. We don't talk about parts, we're talking about the whole thing. And if you're familiar with Hubbardton Forge, they use a telescoping rod system on this fixture. They have a patent on this. What happens is during your installation, you're going to be able to raise this and lower this to get it where you want it to be. There's a little set screw in the side of it right here. You can barely see it, and a little tiny wrench is going to come with this. So after you guys have it where you want it to be, you're going to tighten this up, and it's going to lock it all into place so it doesn't go up and down. You're going to have 3 different versions of this to pick from. That's the pull-down menu you see where it says choose your length. So you're going to have, and now we're talking about the whole thing. So remember, we're not talking about how long this is. We're talking about how long the whole fixture is with the telescoping rods included. 34.9 to 42.8. That's going to be the short. Standard is 37.8 to 50.1. And after that you have a long, and the long is going to be 50.1 to 62.8. So if this is too long for you, let's say the 34.9 inches from the ceiling down is too long, you need this to be shorter, or you need this to be longer than the long, which is 62.8. Drop a quick email, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, shoot it over to me, and I will send it to customs where they look at it, come back, and we can most likely accomplish what you're looking for. You got to give us a solid number. So let's say you're looking for 82 inches overall height. Or if you need this shorter than the short, remember the fixture body itself is almost 30 inches. It's 29.4, so we can't go obviously any less than that. But we might be able to get it somewhere between that 34.9 and the 29.4. So someplace in there, you've got a little to play with, but not a lot. So if that's just way too big for you, go over and look at the 12 light. The 12 light is the 134510. That's probably going to be more in line with what you're looking for if this is just too long overall. Okay, so 5-inch round canopy. It's going to go over your 4-inch junction box. This is what you guys have in your ceiling. This is slope ceiling adaptable to 45 degrees. So it has a knuckle built right here that's just kind of hiding right there. It's going to allow this to be, oops, where we go? There you go. 45 degrees slope automatically. You don't have to order anything special if you guys have a slope ceiling, okay? So why don't we hop into a couple new things. Why don't we talk about the shade again. So Hubbardton has this kind of space age polymer fabric. It's very stiff. It's called frost, and it's kind of a snowy white, and it has a very beautiful soft glow when light's coming through it. You're going to be using LEDs in this. It's going to be coming with, I think they're 5 watt. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's a G9 socket, and these are just some of the samples, the different LEDs that are out there. And don't forget, you've got 16 of these. So I think it's, all in, you've got like 80 watts of LED, which is a lot of brightness. So you can put this on a dimmer without any problem at all. These LEDs that I bought, dimmable, and you can get, obviously, them on Amazon or any of these online websites if you do need them, but I believe this is going to be shipping with LEDs using our friendly socket here, which is a G9 socket. Okay, let's get into finishes now. If you're on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over on this side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a tab. It's going to say Finishes Help Guide. Click on that for me. There's going to be a video on there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes and how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be talking about a chart a little farther down on the page. You'll see it next to me here. It's going to kind of go over the differences between heavy forging and non-heavy forging, and it'll be talked about in that video. So it's really important that you kind of watch the video, use the chart. You can click on that chart on different things. So you can click on dark smoke and a big page will pop up and show you lots of different things in dark smoke. Click on burnished steel or natural iron, it'll do the same thing. But it's really important that you understand how Hubbardton Forge's finishes are kind of divided into translucent and opaque and how they can look on different fixtures. Our showroom in Vermont has we're up to 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We have a What's on Display page. It's way up there in those red tabs again, so click on that and you can see what we have to show you. That changes all the time because we're always adding things as they come out. Showroom's open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. We have an amazing clearance center here too. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. If you were coming to visit us, bring a good-sized vehicle, something like a big SUV or maybe a small truck or something like that, because you might find something in the clearance center that you want to take home, and it's a lot of fun to go through. 75% off MSRP is an amazing bargain, so you should really take advantage of it if you can. Like I said, we're open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You can call us at 802-446-2400 during business hours. You can email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all the time. We love to answer emails. When you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. There's no tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No one else even comes close to that. Some larger items are non-returnable. We'll always tell you about that. It'll be in the description thing, that part of the description underneath on the very bottom. So keep an eye out for that. We also offer a rush program. Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. They don't stock anything. That's how you're going to get all your finishes, your adjustable ranges to play with, all those things. We can cut that time in half, and it's super inexpensive. If you want to know more, drop a quick email, and I can walk you through the whole thing, okay? So, if you guys have any other questions, let me know. Love to see you in our showroom sometime, and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.